Joining us right now live, Nick Jonas. What's up, bro?
Hello, hello. How are you doing, man?
Great. I like to see you roll in under the radar here without 1,000 people. I mean, this is standard fare for you, isn't it?
It was cool. We actually came in with a smaller group today. It's funny walking in. Just usually it's a big group of people walking to the radio station, but today it was just me and a couple people.
You and Sonny.
Yes,
you and
Sonny
you'll meet
Thompson.
in just a little bit. But not one dude, right? There's a lot of chicks out there. That's a sea of heaven.
I saw a couple dudes,
a couple
but
dudes out there.
a lot of girls.
Hey, let's talk about what you're doing. Nick Jonas and his solo project. Does this mean it's the end of the Jonas Brothers?
Absolutely not. This is a side project, something that my brother's blessed let me go doing this time that we had off, and it was an amazing thing being able to go to Nashville with some guys who I really admire musically and making a record that left proud with, and just so excited that it's all premiering now, and I've got the support of the fans and my brothers.
Let me go back 10 years ago. Let's just say in your head, 10, 8, 7 years ago in your head. Was, in your mind, the plan to do this?
I don't know. I think that, the Jonas Brothers kind of started off with me doing a solo project with Columbia Records, and then once we wrote a song together, it kind of formed into the group, and that's where we felt most confident and most secure together. So I think the thought of maybe doing something on my own, breaking out at some point was there, but it would have to be the right time. And this slot, this 2 weeks back in April, where we all kind of went and did things that were on our hearts, it came up, and it was crazy how it all worked out, especially now with the timing with the performance last night and the single drop in, and it feels like the right time.
When you're going to ask somebody out, or even when you're going to break up with somebody, you rehearse that conversation in your head several times. What was the conversation like that you had with your brothers, and how many different times did you go through it in your head when you said, I want to do this now, I want to do it now?
I wouldn't compare it to a breakup.
Or even a get-together. But you know what I mean? Like those important conversations in life you think about, and you wonder, okay, is it tomorrow, or should I wait a week? What was the conversation like?
The surprising thing was that when I talked to them individually, and they were both so supportive from step one. I said, guys, I've got some songs that are on my heart that I've been writing that stylistically aren't necessarily right for the Jonas Brothers sound, but I feel like this is something that if I have your blessing, I'd love to go do. And I think both of them, basically what they said was, look, Nick, we know who you are, we know where your head's at and what you want to do, and they said, go do it. We can't wait to hear it.
And these songs, you've got, 3 years of songs that you were sort of, year after year after year, you're writing different songs, solo songs.
Yeah, we've written a lot of songs as the brothers, and sometimes there are songs that come up that are a little different than our sound. And some of these songs were like that. It goes back to about a year.
About a year.
And started with a song called Rose Garden that I'm going to be playing a little bit, but starting off with this concept of taking kind of my fascination with the presidency and trying to write songs with double meanings. And so there's a lot of songs on the record and the name of the band that kind of have that going on. And
Nick Jonas in the administration. And
Yes.
we have seen your presidential sort of side role. I've seen you speaking. We've seen you dressed up, and we've seen the pins. Do you follow all politics?
Not all. You
follow the office of the president?
I follow the president. I think that the concept of the presidency and the White House in general is what really gets me. Having had the honor of going a couple times and just seeing all that surrounds him and how much work goes into each detail of his career, his life, it's really interesting to me.
See, I watch what a president goes through and think to myself, why would anybody ever want to do that?
I think because it looks very challenging, and it's I'm always up for a good challenge. But
this is a serious challenge.
It's the president, so it's a pretty big challenge.
And what do you think of his speech this week?
I actually haven't been able to see it yet, but I've heard from a lot of people about it. And when it comes to politics, I try to keep my voice silent. That's why when I go into I want to be the president one day, people are like, what's your stand?
Yeah.
And it's like, music right now. Maybe later on I'll figure out what that is. But
forever people are going to ask you, when are you going to run? Because you've been on record saying it.
Well, it's 2040.
Yeah. That's the actual. That's
the
when?
actual date. I'm eligible before that, but I wanted to wait.
My deal's up by then, so I can't. We can't announce it, but somebody will be sitting here doing it. Well, congratulations on everything, Nick Jonas and the administration. We're going to play this. Thank you for sending this out to us first. He did it last night on CBS Live. Here it is now. This is Who I Am. Nick Jonas and the administration. 102.7.
I want someone to love me. Who I am. I want someone to need me. Is that so bad? I want someone to love
On Air with Ryan Seacrest.
for who I am. Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing is right. Nothing is right when you're gone. I'm losing my breath. I'm losing my right to be wrong. I'm frightened to death. I'm frightened that I won't be strong. I want someone to love me for who I am. I want someone to need me, 'cause that's so bad. I wanna break all the madness, but it's alright. Hell, I want someone to love me for who I am.
On Air with Ryan Seacrest.
Shaking it off, I'm shaking off all of the pain. Breaking my heart, breaking my